Hello guys, welcome to this video. So in this video I will show you a Python script which will actually build out a keyword explorer where you can actually get keyword ideas related to Google search, and for this purpose we will be using the Google Autocomplete and Suggestions API. Google Autocomplete and Suggest API. I just written this Python script right here which actually make use of that Google API to get long tail keywords so that you can rank your YouTube videos or blogs. So this is actually a Python script, and if I just run this Python script, so just see, as I run this Python script, here you just need to specify a seed keyword. So as I run this Python script, the user will be asked to input a keyword. So you can enter any keyword here and then it will give you the suggestions and autocomplete. So we simply write here Python script 2. So we are just writing this seed keyword, the basic keyword right here. Now it will autocomplete everything. So as I click enter, you will see it will fetch all the suggestions coming from the autocomplete and suggest API, and it will store all those keywords, long tail keywords, inside a CSV file. So just wait, it actually takes 5 to 10 seconds, and then you can see it has saved 245 long tail keywords inside this CSV file. And if I try to open this file, you will see that these are the keywords right here. You can see. So you can see it has made a complete list where it actually autocomplete, and it has extracted all these long tail keywords which will help you in ranking your website or making YouTube videos. So it's a very awesome application. What it is actually doing behind the scenes, whenever you go to google.com, as you type the keyword, these autocomplete suggestions which come right here, you will see these are called autocomplete suggestions. So we are programmatically fetching all these suggestions by a Python script and saving it inside a CSV file. For this we are using this Google Autocomplete API, and also we are using the Google Suggest API as well, so which actually makes use of to give you suggestions. So for this we don't need to install any keyword right here. So the full script is given in the description of this video. So now let me show you how to build this script from scratch. So just make a simple app.py file, and first of all we need to import the required modules. The request module we need to import, then we need to also import the CSV module, and then we also need to import the time module, and then we specify, or we actually take the user input, and we take the input of the user. Here we actually allow the user to enter a keyword, base keyword. As the user write the keyword, but we will actually call this function which is generate long tail keyword. So we define this function, and inside this function we are actually calling this user input. So we are passing this to this function. So now we just need to define this function. So this will be generate long tail keywords, and here we specify our user input which is passed as an argument. So now in this function you just need to actually make a variable here right here which will be long tail keywords, which will be an empty array. So we declare this set array, and then we extract all the seed phrases or the autocomplete suggestions using the base keyword like this, and then we simply concatenate this by space and then chri, and then we loop through for I in range, and we basically loop through. This is actually ASCII code here of each character, 97 to 123. So this is essentially going from A to Z alphabetically. and after that we loop through each phrase for phrase in seed phrases. And then now to actually inside this loop we need to get the suggestions. For getting the suggestions we will define another function right here, get suggestions, using the phrase. So we can print out this seed phrase so that you can actually see what is happening. So now we just need to define this function get suggestions, which will actually extract all the suggestions for us. And inside this function we are passing the phrase or the keyword, you may say. So inside this we need to hit a URL. So this URL is autocomplete and suggest API. So this is provided by Google. It's completely free. You can use it unlimited number of time. So this is actually the endpoint. We are making a simple get request https suggestqueries.google.com/complete/search. So here we just need to make a simple get request, and just here we specify the parameters, which is your browser client. It can be Chrome or Firefox, but you just need to provide here Firefox, which works best. And then the second parameter, which is your keyword. Then we simply make the request to get the response. So here we specify use the request module, the get method to the URL, and alongside with the parameters. After that, if the response comes, we can simply print out the response. And if the response comes, here we will check inside this if condition that if the response status code is equal to 200, in that case we need to actually return this response.json like this. And if any sort of exception take place, then we just need to print out the exception and return this empty array. And if the response is not 200, then also we need to return empty array. So this is actually a very simple function. We specify the keyword, then it actually make this get request to this API, Google Suggest Autocomplete API, and we get all the suggestions, and then we return those suggestions from this function. That's all. So at this moment of time, if I want to execute this, so it is saying that invalid syntax on line number 28. Just wait, I think I made a mistake right here, which is just wait. The full script is given, guys, in the description, so no need to worry about it. I think on this line, sorry, let me just see, paste it. So again, if I run this, here you need to specify the base keyword, so Python script 2. So it is saying that base keyword is not defined on line number 28. Oh, sorry, this is user input, sorry. Just need to call this base keyword. So as you specify your keyword, you will see it will generate this response right here. You can see that all this 200 response coming, Python script 2A and then B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So alphabetically we are getting all these suggestions. Now we just need to display these suggestions and store it in a CSV file. So after we get these suggestions right in this variable, now we just need to long tail keywords. We need to update this with these suggestions, and then we just need to sleep for a certain amount of time, because if you Don't write this line. If you don't pause, you may be banned for some time for using. So to avoid being banned, so we put some delay to it, and then we return these suggestions in a sorted way in a list, long tail keywords. So that's all. Now we get these keywords. So after that, we actually save these keywords into a CSV file. So save to CSV, and we pass this results. So now we can define this function which will actually save this data into a CSV file. So save to CSV, get the keywords, and the file name you can give any file name. Let's suppose I say results.cv CSV, and then we open this file name in a write mode, new line. Encoding is your UTF-8 as CSV file, and then we write a very basic code using the CSV module. We save this CSV file like this, and then we loop through all the keywords like this. For each keyword we write this inside your CSV file, and then we simply write a line that all keywords saved. That's all. So this is actually a Python script. So if I try to execute now, let me take another keyword here. So I will say JavaScript program 2. I take a different keyword now. So now I need to generate all the autocomplete suggestions. So you will see it will suggest all these suggestions. So it will take around about 5 to 10 seconds to extract all the suggestions and autocomplete queries on long tail keywords, and once it is completed it will store all these suggestions in a CSV file. You will see that, and this is really good, guys, if you are making videos and blogs. You don't need to buy any keyword tool. This Python script will fetch all the suggestions for you from Google, and then these long tail keywords will be very much helpful for you. So you can see that the full script, guys, is given in the description of this video. If you need the full script, you can see that. And thank you very much for watching this video. Please hit that like button, subscribe the channel, and also check out my website freemediatools.com, which contains thousands of tools.